And the reason being is because since the beginning of last year, we hooked them up at a director retreat. And this was even before their business had really taken off. And now every Sunday, all it is, hey, how are you, what did you accomplish in your business and what are you going to do next week? And Jennifer, I know you're in on Karen helping you. And I love that. I love that, or maybe it's a me and I can't remember, but somebody was telling me they were just encouraging you. And that is, you want to find women who can encourage you, who are where you are. Stay away from the negativity. Stay away from the naysayers. Stay away from those people who drag you down. I promise you, the things that will hold you back from your dreams are, number one, your negative self-talk, right? The things we tell ourselves, the things that we have programmed from when we were a kid that says, I'm not good enough, I can't be like her. If you have that stinking thinking, I promise you, it is your truth, your reality, and I'm going to tell you it's also your lie. That's why you need to get to the retreat. We're going to go back, we're going to rewrite some of those lies, we're going to go through some of the regrets that maybe we can work on, and then we're going to go into our dreams and our goals, and it's going to be life-changing. And that's the retreat that's coming up next month. Once a year, I do a leadership retreat for the future of beauty control. For those that are serious, that are committed, that really want the $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 with the freedom of time. You know, everybody wants what we have, but most people are not willing to work for it. So I got to find those golden nuggets, you know, those 10, 15, 20 people who are committed. Go, Jennifer! That are committed, that are ready for more. Jennifer, why are you so ready for more?
Oh my goodness. Because I work at Payless Shoe Stores. I'm a store manager making $11.76 an hour, going nowhere, chasing my tail every week.
If you move over to Australia for waiting tables, they make $30 an hour.
Yes.
Wow.
Whoa. Yeah. Of course they're happy. They're making $1,000 a week. This our waitress at the burger joint, she was leaving to go travel for like 3 or 4 months, going to Bali in Indonesia. They don't even hesitate. I talked to Nicola's new wife for a while, and she's from Australia. Her name's Nicola. Yeah, we call her Nikki. And she was telling me her mom worked for Qantas Airline, which is the airline in Australia. And she said, so every summer they always traveled to a new country. I was like, oh, I missed out on my calling, but I'm going to do it now. I'm going to go to Indonesia, Bali, Hong Kong. I'm gonna travel those places, but you have to start to create a vision for what you want in your life. You can't just settle into saying, you know what, yeah, she went to Fiji, but I'll never go. I never thought I would go, but I dreamed that I would. I saw myself going to beautiful beaches and enjoying my, amazing husband that got to experience that with me, and that was on his bucket list. Wasn't anywhere near mine. So I love knowing that we get to give those dreams back. And I look at all of you smart girls who are on the call, who are on this live stream. We are live. We are in person. We are feeling the energy, connecting, synergy. And I want to give it to you. But you know how you go out and you take what you have and you share it with others is you commit. You get off the call and you go, okay, so what do I need to do with my time? How many of y'all were on the call Saturday with Jessica? Anybody? Jessica Schway? I've already listened to the playback because I can, because I got to unlock it now. But it was so powerful. And then Angie's call. I mean, you're so blessed that you have trained this week. Who said that? Oh, Geraldine said that. It was good.
Geraldine, yeah, I said it was really good. She was great. She gave like 9 really wonderful.
Yeah, boom, boom, boom. Full-time mom who is now dreaming and homeschooling her children, and she was going to have to be a teacher for the rest of her life, and she is making incredible income working for herself, making $3,000 to $4,000 a month. So the possibilities are endless when you believe in yourself. So those things I said that would hold you back, your negative thinking, get a rubber band, and every time you give yourself a self-doubt or just something comes out of your mouth that's negative, pop yourself, because you have control over your thoughts. And I promise you, your thoughts are your reality. If garbage comes into your brain, garbage is going to go out. And so you're going to attract a bunch of junk. There was one person on the trip, and it cracked me up because bad stuff kept happening to her. And I was laughing because I know she's a negative person. And I was like, none of that stuff. I was in the same situation she was, and not one of those things happened to me. And I was laughing because I was like, you know what? This life, we get to choose what we attract based on thoughts, feelings, actions. And I'll have that talk with you. If you're negative and you are not able to get past the negativity, then you have to do some work, because that will show up in your life and it'll show up in your business, and you'll never be able to move forward. So the 2 things that hold you back are the negative thinking, and then all those negative people, all those naysayers, all the people who say things like this don't work. I've been doing this for 27 years. You guys, probably didn't go and look, but I was the #1 income earner this month, and that always blows my mind. I normally don't even look, but something told me to go look, and I was like, wow, because I didn't even know what my check was because I was gone, right, the last whole week of the month. And I looked at that, and I was like, what a blessing. What a blessing, because my check represents women's lives that I've changed. I don't get paid if I don't help others succeed. So I don't look at that check and go, woo, made all this money, because you guys know I live in my dream house, so my bills are bigger than yours. So this is what happens. We get bigger dreams and we get bigger bills, but that's okay, because I want to keep growing and I want to keep stretching, and I don't ever want to be comfortable. I always want to know that, you know what, there's another something I'm reaching for. So I wanted to talk to you about skincare, because you have an amazing skincare sale, and everybody should stock up on everything possible at the 50% off. So I'm kind of going to go through. Gary did a really good skincare workshop for us at Leadership, and you guys missed it. So you definitely want to get a pen and paper. And I'm just going to kind of go over some things that you need to know. Jennifer, you're funny. Jennifer, if you can have as much as you are excited about, then you are going to be anything you want to be in the business. But you're going to have to.
If I can put 50% of what I do at Payless into this business, it would be a no-brainer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Put myself to death every day for nothing. Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing Gary shared with us is you have to know, #1, your product. Right? You got to know what you're sharing. You got to know what it is that you love about the product and how you can help others. Now, I didn't say no. I still don't know what's in my product. I just know that we are one step below pharmaceutical grade so that the FDA doesn't come and mess with us. But every woman who's tried our products will tell you they get better results than through the dermatologist and through the med spas. So what you have is very unique. So #1, be proud of what you have. #2, is you've got to know what the top 3 concerns are. And you probably know these, but I'm going to make sure you do. I want you to write them down. #1 is fine lines and wrinkles, right? What woman wants to see these crow's feet on her eyes? She's unhappy and miserable if she does. #2 is the loss of firmness and elasticity.
Uh-oh.
Okay. See. And #3 is the discoloration, skin discolorations, which is a big thing for me. Because I'm naturally tan, and so, you know, I had adult acne when I hit about my 30s. And women who break out like from here below, your products aren't going to make a hill of beans. You know, they can help, don't get me wrong, but I will say that it's a lot harder to deal with, and you kind of have to know what to do and which way to guide people, because hormones are hormones. So you gotta have a little education there. Okay, so we all know our #1 selling product is, our best treatment we have is our microdermabrasion, right? And how cool that everybody gets that free when they join their company for attending training. And tomorrow night, I'm doing a training. And you should get on just to review. Anytime I have a training, come back on and watch it again. You cannot ever learn too much in this business. And I promise you, you will always learn 1 or 2 new things. And the more you're doing it, the more you're going to learn. And And hold on 1 second, because 1 second. Yeah, oh, that's so funny. Somebody was supposed to be on the call, and they're like, no, not on yet, but I'm coming. Okay, come on. All right, but Serena, you had a $500 spot. Tell us about that. Was that like mind-blowing to you that you could make $250 for pampering women and making them feel good?
I was shocked. I didn't think it was going to happen. My hostess was my key to my success. She and I developed a plan because we didn't just want to have a spa party. We wanted to have a Mother's Day themed spa, and we made it extra special. We invited mothers and their daughters, and we added a luncheon, and we demoed the products, and I created this really relaxed environment. We didn't even talk about buying. It just came naturally.
I love that. I love that, because our products sell themselves, right? All you have to do is share them and just tell them what you're enjoying about them. The product sells itself. All you need is people. You don't need product. You don't need to know everything about the product. You just need to know that you love this product. And we're going to talk about some more things, but that's so exciting. And you got some bookings too, right?
Yes, I got 2 bookings.
Love it.
So I'm excited about that.
Well, you should be, because that's how our business starts. It starts small, and when you have your first month, you might have 3 or 4 spas, but then those 4 spas, if you're just loving on women and teaching them and educating them, because women want what we have. Nobody does what we do. What sets you apart, and we're going to talk at the end, and we're going to talk a little bit about customer service and customer care, because it really is the one thing. You have the best products in the industry, but it's the customer care that really makes you unique. And it really takes 3 to 7 times to get a customer. We don't gain them just because they're at the spa. But that spa, those spa people, all those people, how many were at the spa for you? Not the children, but how many adults?
There were just 6.
Perfect. So six adults. And how many of those people purchased?
5.
5. You had 5 purchasing guests. You had 2 of them that booked. So you've got a client base started. If you didn't make them feel special and unique, and I'm going to tell you some things to do that, then you are going to have clients for life. Now, what I love is the average woman, she's out there spending $1,000 a year anyway. And when you have 10 good customers, that could be $10,000 a year. This is income on your phone. This is, hello, how can I help you? Putting the product outside and they pick it up, or making it look really cute and special and getting it back to them. So anyway, so back to this. I wanted to make sure y'all understood that this product has to be left on your face for 2 to 3 minutes before you buff it off. We used to have a glycolic pill and the microderm. They put 2 products in one, and they brought the price down. So the chemical peel is what breaks down all the bonds that hold the dead skin together, that form lines and wrinkles. And then you dot this on, get it on in the shower, let that dry for a few minutes while you're washing your hair, doing whatever. Then you buff your skin. That's how you're going to see results. It's going to dissolve the bonds that hold the dead skin together. It's got laser cut crystals that physically exfoliate that dead skin. And then, of course, that professional skincare tool is amazing. It's got a 360-degree rotation. And the reason and the purpose of that is so that it can get into all, like if you use your hands, you're not really getting all the dead skin. But when you've got that tool and you can apply pressure to it, you're going to get those micro aluminum oxide diamond cut crystals to really shave off layers of dead skin. And when that happens, that's when collagen kicks in and starts to recreate new skin cells like your skin did when it was young. We get to give women back their beautiful young skin, and I love that. So, of course, the client immediately sees smoother, radiant skin. It takes away all the dead, dry skin. It minimizes pores. It helps with skin discoloration. It helps with fine lines and wrinkles. It helps with acne scarring. And it's just going to really help your makeup go on so much smoother. So that's really a key product. And every woman that you recruit should know how to get to that free gift. Because here's what I'm going to tell you. Nobody joins Beauty Control to make money like you. They came to a spa thinking they were going to be introduced to products. And every Harry, Dick, and Sally out there is recruiting, as you know. What makes us unique is when they buy, they get all of the skincare. They get all of our best-selling spa products. I mean, to me, the spa and skincare kit is the way to go. And one thing I've really been thinking about is when you, and all of you are recruiters, right? And what happens is we leave that spa and we don't put anything in their hand, and sometimes they might not get that case for a few weeks, or for a week, or whatever that is. Out in California, it could be 10 days. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit in a while about what to do to make sure you put something in their hands, because I think that's really important, because you guys are all recruiters. My goodness, we added 60 or something ridiculous last month. It's just, I mean, Carolyn, you added like 7, and I know you have a system that you work your team through because you understand their clients, right? These are clients. They're not consultants. So don't get discouraged. You know, you're building wide. And here's what I'm going to tell you. That is the seeds that you're planting. Those clients will become your best consultants one day. If they're spending a lot of money, if you get them into the skincare, they're going to want to know how they can save money eventually. And then you're going to say, by doing that, you are going to love sharing with family and friends, because they're already your walking billboard. They're already walking advertisement. So don't think just because she joined for the case that she doesn't need to have a spa. A spa is just, you know, let me introduce this to your friends and family so that you guys can get your maximum discounts and savings. And then you start to see her friends. So you start to build wide for her. But here's what I know. You got to have a lot doing a little and a little doing a lot. So that Little doing a lot is all those wholesale buyers. And then that lot doing a little, all of a sudden, you know, me and Marie had this conversation 2 nights ago when I was brain dead. Maybe it was last night. I don't know. All my days are run together. But, you know, I told her, I said, just because you don't have anyone spine does not mean you're not cultivating. You know, you're working with faith, knowing that if you take good care of them and you service them, that when they lose their job, and they will, just like you, Jennifer, you lost your job, and who did you think of? Beauty control. Because you're like, oh my gosh, I know that girl's making crazy money and she loves what she does. She's been doing it for 27 years. You start to build that credibility the longer you've been in the business. So anyway, it's powerful to recruit. And I've always believed in recruiting. Rita. Recruiting is the answer. And I know that Myrna would tell you the same thing. What she has mastered is getting that order from every new consultant, because why would they not get the $500 shopping spree? Why would they not want that 45% discount? This month, it's literally tomorrow night, I'll get to tell them that they can get all their skincare 50% off. I mean, how cool is that? We should have every new consultant that has come into this business in the last 90 days should be on that training tomorrow night. And it's not too late. Just, you know, look for the link and get your team on there, and they can go shop. They don't have to be in training. I'm going to do really this good job educating them about their skincare so that they understand what they need. So, okay, going back to, we just talked about the microderm abrasion kit, and it does so much. You know, the benefits to the client is smoother, radiant skin, all the dead, dry skin gone. Everybody wants to minimize their pores. This is number one. Skin discolorations, fine lines and wrinkles, acne scarring. I mean, it's everything. And I tell people all the time, this is hands down my favorite product, and my company gives it to you for free, right? Number one. And number two, they need TFF Extreme, right? They've got to understand that they don't want to pay full retail. They don't want to pay $99 for this. They want to get it for this month, half, right? And so people go, oh, the 50% discount is gone. No, it's not. They're just rotating it around. Next will be makeup, then will be spa, then we'll come back around. So you will always see an opportunity, but don't wait. Get your 3 people and place your $500 order or more, and you will get your 50% off. So you all want to be VIPs. That's definitely the place to be. And you guys are all leaders or future leaders, but you really do want to get 3 people fast. You don't want to play around with that. For $99, find 3 people who love great skincare and let them come in as a member. And then you're always going to be able to get your maximum savings and your maximum discount. Okay, so you know that, you know, this product right here, I tell people, you know, this is a 2 to 3 times a week product. Depending on your skin, you want to start once, and then you want to bump it up to 2 to 3 times a week. So this product right here, you need to be in love with, and it needs to be your, you know, the thing that you really share your excitement about that product. Okay, next is our regeneration products. These regeneration products they're game changing. No one makes products that plump up the skin and give visible instant results like Beauty Control. This is our super duper, you know, triple charged TFF Extreme, and this is our original formulation. So amazing. Of course, I tell people, why would you go with the, you know, the basic when you could go with the triple strength? So, you know, I tell people, if you want to see more, you know, plumping of the lines and wrinkles, filling of the lines and wrinkles, start with the Extreme. But if you can't, then that's okay. You want to start somewhere. But, you know, these products get the skin cells to speed up their natural renewal cycle. So write that down. It's getting everything going fast. So they say that by the time you reach your 40s, that your skin cell renewal is down to every 60 days. I mean, it really, really slows down. And these products speed everything back up, gets the body producing collagen and elastin, helps with the age spots, helps with smoother, brighter, firmer, tighter skin, reduction in those age spots. Hands down, these products set us apart from everybody else. So you want to be very confident that this is going to give them that tighter, brighter skin. Because remember, the number one skincare concern of all women out there is fine lines and wrinkles. And this is instant gratification. And most companies don't have anything that they can't say takes 3 to 4 weeks. Ours takes 30 minutes, and they get to see lines and wrinkles start to plump up. They love that. They love that. They love that. Not only does it give instant gratification, so they get that instant fill, but it also actually gives repair benefits too. So they're getting incredible gifts for using these products that is going to slow down the aging process. And, you know, most people say with this product that they see their skin brighten up. You know, all this just brightens up. So they are going to get results, and they're going to love you, and they're going to have smoother, softer looking skin. Next, you know, I told you this is the original line, just the TFF, the original line, the tripeptide blend that helps, you know, restore. And our body does stop producing collagen when we get near our 40s, and we get to repump that collagen back up. We get to fill in with those hydrolytic spears that goes into the lines. It plumps up. It gives them more new moisture. It takes that dehydrated cell and it just plumps it up, and you get plump and fill action. And you know, I love that. I mean, I think I would die if I ran out of this. It's got the triple ball. I mean, there's nothing like this on the market. You know, I go over my eye, I go in here, and I go in here. These are all ophthalmologist tested. This is going to give you that quick fix. And all of our products work at a cellular level. So write that down, because that's pretty good verbiage. They actually go down and they work from the inside out. So our eye serum has that wonderful ball that massages it in. It stimulates circulation, so it's going to drive the products and help it absorb better. And you're going to see an instant reduction in puffiness and in lines and wrinkles around the eyes. So it also helps to promote the free radical, it slows down the free radical damage, which is awesome. And then our newest product is our DNA. And our DNA is like nothing else in the industry. You are like the only one with the immortal peptide. So you should be really excited. The newest in anti-aging. And nobody is going to tell you that they know what this is, because they don't have it. But again, it goes to a cellular level. It works from the inside out. It reverses damage. Write that down. This reverses damage on the skin. How cool is that? It actually reprograms the cell to look and act younger. We used to have a product called Reprogram, and we all freaked out when it went away, because it could take a cell that was a negative cell and it could turn it into a positive one. So if you had something that looked like a skin cancer, it would go in there and it would start, instead of creating more negative cells, it would start to create positive cells. So this right here is so important, and everybody needs this product. And it is going to really help restore your skin's youthful look in as little as 2 weeks. It happens fast. So I know I'm going through a lot of products, so I'm going to show you really quickly. It literally takes 3 minutes to do your skincare. It doesn't take any time, but you're reversing damage with that. You know, I love the independent testing that we did with that product, because the results came back like 99% of people saw all the reduction in fine lines and wrinkles and smoothness and brightness, and we still have a pamphlet that shows that. And it also has moisture to it, so I don't really necessarily have to put a moisturizer on top of that, but you always want to wear a good sunscreen, because the minute you go outside, if you already have dark spots, right, and you go outside, those dark spots don't go away, they just get darker. So I'm starting to really see this as I get older, you know, that the dark spots, because it takes 20 years. So the damage I did to my skin when I was 18 to 20 is what's showing up on the surface now. I've got a dark spot here, and now that I'm aware of them, I am really working on them, increasing circulation, making sure every product I use goes right here, because for some reason I'm getting a dark circle right there. Don't know, but it's there. The next product, and a lot of people are confused by this, is the BTX Extreme, the BT Extreme. So I want to help you with this. This is our ultra correcting wrinkle treatment. Okay, this is the one, and what makes it different is this is the one that is going to be your alternative to injections, meaning you're going to put it in, I don't know why it won't open. So strange. Oh, there it goes. It pumps out exactly what you need. And instead of going all over, you go into the lines. You go into the little frown lines. You go up underneath the eye. Anywhere you have something that you want to spot treat, that is where that product goes. So it is, you want to press that into lines. It's going to target the lines. It's going to relax the expression lines, just like Botox does. How cool is that? And results start to happen in just 15 minutes. So you're going to see quick results. And it's not that that's one you have to show them off. I would rather someone get in this repair product than this. But when they come back and they still want to work on lines and wrinkles, because that's what women want, then I can give them that product and they can get really excited about it. Once they're my client, and I know what they're going to want next, I can give that to them. Like my next door neighbor, she said, put together a goodie bag for Megan. I want her to have all the skincare and makeup. I don't have time to come over there. Just put together the bag. Y'all, I brought it over to her. I go, does this look good? This is like $400. She goes, perfect. Love it. I put it in the bag. I made it so cute for her. And I thought, next time she's going to get is this. So I always throw in something extra and I let her try it for a week. And if she loves it, she keeps it. And if not, I'll gladly take it back. But that's the customer service. The people that are in your neighborhood, you absolutely want to make sure that you share some samples with them. Give them a DNA cream and tell them your company is doing an incredible giveaway. All they have to do is try it for 3 to 5 days and give you the results and give it to them half price. What I love is once you get this DNA cream got rid of my husband's dark spots. So I'm really OCDing with this right now. And what? And the other thing you want to go OCD with, and we're going to talk about it in just a minute. So basically just know that this right here, this actually, you can write down, it transforms the anatomy of a wrinkle. So it's going to do for your skin like Botox does. It's not like TFF. That one's plumping. It's the hyaluronic spheres. This has a different purpose. This is an instant line treatment. 2 weeks off, 2 weeks on. It works while you're not using it. And a great alternative to Botox. And do half of your face and see what kind of results that you get. Okay, so our new bad boy of the line is this. This is our Miracle Complex. We have never had a retinol like this. Retinol was actually used like in the 70s for treat acne. And what happened was they realized what was going on was it was minimizing lines and wrinkles because it creates a peel effect. It starts speeding up the cell renewal. So this is my personal favorite, and this is the one that has helped me the most with my breakouts. This and the oxygen tool. We'll talk about the oxygen tool in just a minute. But this is going to help with breakouts, with dull, rough skin, with acne scarring, fine lines, large pores. It's a retinol, and then we also have a retinol alternative if you can't use this product. And I also wanted you to know these two products, the retinol PM and the retinol for the lips, this has the retinol alternative in it. This doesn't have the bad boy retinol in it. So these are going to be safe for lips, eyes. That's why you can put it on that. You know how we've got the retinol alternative in the tube that we came out with too for people with more sensitive skin? That's in these. So these give great results, but this is the one that's going to give your skin the most drastic change because it's got a very high level of the retin-A in it. And retin-A turns over and speeds up cell renewal. People go and get prescriptions for that because, it's going to help with hormonal breakouts. It's going to help you. It also has the immortal peptide in it. Did you know that? It came out with DNA. They have some of the immortal peptide in there. So you really need to be using that product. And it's super active. It speeds up the skin at a cellular level, turns the cells over. And what I tell people with this product, and this is really important, write this down. This is a product that you want to date, meaning you want to start out once a week. You want to date it every single day, and you want to see how your skin adjusts to it. And then you want to date it twice a week. And then you want to try it. You want to build up your skin. You want to build it up on the skin because a lot of people try this and man, I will never forget the first time we all used it, our skin was peeling off on our hands. So you want to build up to this product. It's the probably most powerful product we have. And, build up the skin's tolerance and your skin is going to tell you what it needs. But if you're not using it, it really protects, repairs, speeds up the cell renewal. You're going to love it. You need to get this product while you can get it half off. Then finally, what I think is our game changer is our ozone tool. And this product should be in every man and woman's house. I just heard about somebody who used it on a sprained ankle. Go figure. It speeds up, the cell renewal. It speeds up. It's got like a energy that goes down belief. It's got like what is it called? It's got the impulses, the electric impulses that help speed up cell renewal. So basically you need to show people, and if you've seen other companies that have copied this, it has a really skinny bulb and it's like pointy. Ours is so awesome because, number one, it puts pure ozone into the skin and you hear it zapping, zapping, zapping. They're going to get better results with the ozone tool than anything that you have in your line. And you can let anybody borrow this and get it back. Call it your magic wand and your cure-all. This is your magic wand. This cures everything. Write down some of these things. It does glide over the skin. It helps with breakouts. For years, they've had these tools in Europe, but they were not affordable and they were not over-the-counter use. Look up high frequency facials. That's what this is. It's a high frequency facial. So you can give someone an oxygen treatment, an oxygen facial, and be done. You know, let them experience on half their face. I love it because you can pull wrinkles out and you can literally iron out wrinkles with this. It is powerful, powerful, powerful. So write these things down. So this is going to help with acne.
Put it back down.
Of course. If you have a child in the room, if you'll just mute yours, you can mute yourself out. Karen, that's not very nice to only have your picture. I know you're looking cute like me, though. This right here is, like I said, it is something that can be used over and over again. You buy it once and that's it. And get it half off and let them experience it half off. You don't think they're going to be a believer, let them book a spa and to get this half off. Nobody wants to pay full price until they try it one time, because listen to all the things it does. So this high frequency facial, it heals, it protects, helps with acne, shrinks pores, reduces fine lines, irons out the wrinkles, decongest puffy eyes. This is the best thing you can do. You know how you're puffy in the morning, right? That's when we wake up, all the fluid is laying on our skin, and you set up, it puffs underneath the eyes. Go all around the eye and look at both eyes, and you tell me which eye doesn't look brighter and younger and more open and less puffy. I mean, who wants to have it if they don't have to? Dark circles, you want to use it every morning for the puffy eyes and the dark circles. You can also use it for your scalp. My mom has a $400 brush that she brushes over her scalp that does the exact same thing that she bought somewhere. So it stimulates hair growth. It's going to help with rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, anything that oxygen, just look up what oxygen does. Anything oxygen will help heal. This will do the same thing for you. Now, Myrna, I know you sell these at every spa. Like, you think that this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. So tell them a little bit about, because I gave them a lot of information, but tell them how you sell this at the spa.
I just let them try it. And usually what I do is when I let them try it on their arm, because it makes that funny noise.
So like here?
Yeah. Like on their arm stuff. And when they feel their arm, they feel how soft. I have them feel one arm, then I have them feel the other one. And then they do their face. And then they all want it. I had a lady who had a pimple. She's like in her late 50s, 60s, and she had a pimple. And so she used it on her arm. She used it on, she goes, oh, okay, I'm going to use it on my pimple. The next day, she blew up my phone. She got 4 of them.
Because the pimple was gone.
It was gone.
Yes. We use this esthetician class.
What?
When I was in school for aesthetics, that we had a tool that did that, but it was made of glass, and you could actually see the, I don't know, the electrodes or whatever going through it. It was really neat.
It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. Everybody needs to have the ozone tool. And if they're not sold, just let them take one of yours. People that you know, get some of your own testimonials. Somebody was saying that her son got stitches and it helped heal the stitches. Somebody was saying they got a burn on their forehead from their curling iron. It healed the burn on the forehead. And, you know, someone was saying that there was one of her clients' dads had a really bad rash. He was older and it wouldn't go away. It got rid of it. It gets rid of cold sores. I mean, I'm telling you, that should be in every person's medicine cabinet because it's for the whole family and you only have to order it once. And it's something that's going to let them know the quality of the rest of your line. And that's what we want. We want people to feel very confident when they're using our line, that they're getting the best and that they're getting it by somebody who is knowledgeable and knows how to get them started. So you don't ever look at price because women don't care about price. Women are getting facelifts every day. Our stuff is right in there in line with everyone else. Your client base is endless. It's just endless. It's people with skin. But if you're not confident about your products and what you have, and I really just went through everything except for the basic skincare, and our basic skincare is so simple. I mean, obviously, you know, our cleanser, you know, it smells like rosemary. It's as naturally based as it can be. The Spa Facial line, it's our #1 selling line because it's paraben-free, it's gluten-free, it's fragrance-free. I mean, it's just an incredible line. Our toner is one of the only toners that has anti-aging in it. So that toner actually has some of the alpha hydroxys. So it's going to help start to repair the skin as soon as you put it on. So it's really simple. So you cleanse. I use my scrub in the shower, and I love our jojoba beads. I love how when they make something, they put all these natural derivatives in it, and those natural derivatives have a purpose. Like the jojoba beads in our scrub, actually, it's got skin brighteners in it. I love that. So the first thing in the morning and evening, people want to cleanse, they want to tone. Then in the morning time, you want to put in your tight, firm, and fill extreme because this is working from the inside out. No, this is working from the outside. Put on your DNA, inside out, TFF, outside in. Anyway, you want to use these two products. It doesn't matter how you get them on, just get them on. This works on the inside, this one works on the outside. So it makes sense to me to put this one on the inside, but they say serums you're supposed to put on first, whatever. I don't think you mess up. Get both of these products on there. And then the only difference in the nighttime, of course, and then you're going to add your eye creams. And always know that you have to have two eye creams. You want a firming eye cream that's going to tighten and firm it up, and then you want one that's got moisturizer. You want to have two eye creams. One is to tighten and firm and pull and lift, and the other one is to really hydrate because we don't use any oxygen. We don't have any. We lose our oil glands around our eyes after we hit puberty. So it's so important to know these things. All you have to do is educate women, and they are yours for life. So in the nighttime, the only difference is you can use retinol at night. If you can use this at night, but this actually has some of the property in it. So the most important thing that every one of you needs to purchase this month, if you're not, who is using the new retinol?
Me.
Who loves it?
I love it.
What do you love?
The fact that the extreme is amazing, but that retinol is better. It truly is. I don't wake up. I don't know. The lines are going away.
Yes.
If I use it for a couple of days, they come back.
This is the strongest product we make. So that's why I said date it, use it every few days and don't overuse it. And if it's strong, mix it in with a little bit of moisturizer, find your way to use it. That's one product you want on your skin every single day. You do not want to miss out on that. Okay. So does anybody have any skincare questions or anything you want to add to? Anybody have a favorite product in the skincare line that you want to tell us about?
I absolutely love the 3D overnight mask with my retinol.
Okay, so you're using them together.
Yes.
Love it. So you're putting the retinol first or the mask first?
I thought the mask goes on last.
Yes.
Before the moisturizer, but.
Exactly.
Yes.
Awesome. But what results have you seen?
Overnight results for lines and wrinkles gone.
Pretty amazing. I always say this is the next best thing to a facelift, right? We literally can save women from having to go under the knife. Portia, you asked a question. What did you want to ask? Are you there? Type that in again. I think you wanted to ask about a tool, but I'm not sure what tool. Which tool to demo? Well, here we go. Let me look. There's a chat going. Okay, how do you demo that tool? What tool are you talking about, Portia? Okay, so anyway, we'll get back to that. All right, so that's just some skincare education. I hope that helps you with the skincare being on sale.
I figured out the video.
What?
Oops. John Michael, please stop.
Yes, it's all recorded. And if you have background noise, don't everybody mute, but if you have a child back there, just mute yourself, and then that way we won't have to hear all that twisting off. Beautiful children. My baby is graduating from college on Saturday, so I love my children, but I don't miss it. Mommy. Okay, so I wanted to let's talk for a minute. I'm looking for some glasses. See what else I'm talking about. Let's just talk for a minute about goal setting. Have y'all thought about your goals for the month? Talk about your goals for the month of May, because obviously it's the 10th. I'm a little late. Yeah? Thinking about your goals and what you want to accomplish in the month of May. Jennifer, what would you like to accomplish in the month of May? What will you accomplish? It's an I am statement. How many spas are you going to hold? Consultations, spas. What is it that you're going to do? You're saying you want more and different. You want to leave your job working at Payless Shoes. So what are you going to do about that?
Sorry, I thought there was another Jennifer on here. Oh, at least 3 right now. I definitely want to do something this weekend, a couple things, get out there and get the word out, spread the word, do some, what's the word I'm looking for? Promoting.
Okay. Well, I can tell you, you got to be laser sharp focused on exactly what it is you're going to accomplish, because it's like trying to shoot a target and not knowing where the target is. So you've got to know, and we'll talk about it later, you got to know how much time you can invest. and y'all can all think about this, how much time can you invest in your business?
Mm-hmm.
How much money that will make you, right? And then how much money you need, and then how that money is going to help your family. Is it going to help you get out of the dead-end job? Yeah. Is it going to pay off some bills? Yeah. Is it going to allow you to get a manicure and pedicure for summer? Yeah. So when I was young in the business, I used to have it in my bag, and I always forget about it. I used to have a little nail polish, and people would say, well, what is that for? What does that represent? And I'd be like, endless manicures and pedicures. Because I never wanted to have to worry that I didn't have the extra money to take care of me first. Because me is important. Then family. When you're happy, everyone is. Serena, what's your goal for the month? What's your bookings, sales, and recruits?
I'm not really to the recruit yet. I'm still growing in learning how to spa. This was my first successful spa. I had 2 previous ones, and they were
experiences. They were
experiences.
They were growing for your
those.
I think everyone on this Zoom would tell you we've all been there.
Yep.
Yeah, my son decided to pick leaves off of a plant and stick them in my hair while I was consulting with my hostess.
Awesome.
I thought I was going to die. He said,
"Mommy,
you look so wild."
I love that. This is life. It's real life, and we get to work our business around our real life and our family. So how cool is that? You just got to get real and say, this is life, and this is why I do this, because you can happen here, and you can be working at the same time. That's awesome. So how many spas are you going to hold?
Well, I only have one more scheduled for May so far, and my next one is the first weekend in June.
Okay. How much money do you need to make with your business?
I don't really know. I haven't really
We'll get more focused in for you. Don't even worry about it. Just if you want to say, I don't know, then you and I will have a talk afterwards so that we can keep moving. All right, Ann, I know you got your goals set. What are you going for the month? You're muted, Ann. There you are. No, you're not. Try again. You're still muted.
Get out.
Okay, keep playing with it. All right, Geraldine, are you there?
I am.
Awesome. What are your goals for the month?
I did 6 recruits last month.
So congratulations. Tell them how you did that.
Well, my goal was for 5, and I needed 5, and it goes back to that knowing what your target is. And the 19th of the month, I didn't have any, but most of my spas were for the end of the month. And by the end of the month, I had 6. And so I was really super excited about that. I also had my first $500 spa last month. So I was really happy about that. That was super cool. So my goals this month are to get 3 more recruits or more. I'm hoping for 15 spas at the end of the year for school teachers, so it's very difficult for me sometimes, but I have 7. I did one today. I had an open house last Saturday, and I had a lady that said she couldn't come to the open house, but she booked a one-on-one, and then her friend booked a one-on-one. And so the one who booked first met with me at school before I got on the call, and she got $246 worth of skincare.
Wow.
So I was super excited about that, and she's excited too. And that was just every month I handed him a brochure. Every month I told him what was going on, and she finally said, I want to know more about what you're doing here. So it was again that just making myself visible, and then my big goal is to get the 6 people that I recruited. One of them already went to Beauty U. She was like, she signed up, and how do I get there? I want to get there as fast as I can. And so she's already signed up and attended before April was over. She signed up on like the 26th, and she attended Beauty U before April was over and spent $500. So my goal is to get my other recruits through to Beauty U so that they can get their $500. That's really a focus of mine this year, is to get recruits there and to get them to understand the spending, because I've been having a hard time with that. So that's one of my biggest goals, is to get
Love it, love it, love it. So exciting.
Yeah, I basically paid for my
goals so that you want your dreams to scare you. You want your goals to scare you. You always want to dream big. Yeah, you've got school, you're finishing, but you're still setting your goals. You still know what you have to do because eventually this business will be your income, you know?
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what I'm hoping for. And can I just go back and talk about that oxygen tool for a minute?
Yes.
Okay, so the lady who wanted to get signed up and get her Beauty U as soon as possible, she has a lot of issues with one of her feet to the point that it itches so terribly that she's got a ton of really thick scarring on her foot. She scratches it until it bleeds. So from a spa I did in March, I took her my oxygen tool and said, I don't know if this will help you, but it might. And so I took her that and the Nutrich oil, and she used those every day. And she said she couldn't believe how much different that foot doesn't itch her nearly as badly. So she used that tool, and I said, you keep using that and this Nutrich oil, and the scarring will also go lower at least, and it was. And so she signed up. She had a spa for me, and she signed up, and she's the one that said, because I took the tool back, and she said, I want that tool as soon as possible. And so that's how I used it. And so for me personally, I have, and Myrna probably has done this too, I have bought, whenever I can get the tool at a 50% off, I buy that tool, and then I have 2 extras, and I can go out 2 or 3 extras, and I can loan them out to people. So that's what I've been doing.
Exactly. Rotate your oxygen tools. Let people take, that could be your traveling spa bag with just an oxygen tool in it, right?
Yeah.
Let people try it and experience it because they don't want to give it back because it has so many different uses. It's an incredible, incredible product that we definitely need to put it out there and let people see exactly what it is that it's capable of doing because there's nothing available anywhere like that. So you've got to get excited and you've got to believe in the products. And it's awesome. Congratulations. You had an awesome month. You were a top seller, top recruiter. I got all kinds of fun stuff to send you.
Thank you.
Get it all together by Friday. I'm hoping that I'm going to start feeling normal. I mean, I'm telling you, it's not been easy. But anyway, okay, let's go to Marie. I'm so excited Marie's on tonight. She's on Jessica Schwegel's team. And, of course, I open these up to whoever, wants to join us in a quiet way. But, of course, I was talking with her last night. We were talking about leadership. She was asking me about becoming a director. And I explained to her that directorship is just being a consultant, being an amazing consultant. Just like you give amazing service to your customers, you give amazing service to your team. And you treat them like the team they are. You love them where they're at. So many times we want to be a leader and lead, but we really just have to go out there and continue to do what grows our business. Like 80 to 90% of this business will always be personal small business. So you're looking for that next you. And as I told her, sometimes it's 1 recruit, sometimes it's 100 recruits that you have to recruit to find someone that wants the same things you want. And you can't get frustrated by that because this business is like kissing frogs. It's like you just keep kissing, keep kissing. Eventually you're going to find somebody and they're going to turn into a beautiful prince. And you're going to go, wow, I've waited for that person all my life. But that person is you right now. So you have to be the lead spa girl. So she actually got her biggest check ever last month. And Maria, I'll let you share that with everybody and just share with them, like what happened to you this week and how excited you are about what's going on in your life.
Well, I had my best month ever last month. I had 11,200 as a team.
Awesome. Wow.
Yes.
Can I just say, and she doesn't have anyone doing spas. This is the power of wholesale buyers and teaching them how to use and love their product.
Wow.
I have one other girl that does about 2 to 4 spas a month, but the rest I don't. But I think altogether on our team, we added 15. I had a new VIP, and that's Crystal, and she's on right now.
Yes, she is.
Crystal. So she promoted herself with 3 recruits, and I had an EVIP who put 6 more recruits on, and then I recruited 6. I was really ashamed because the case was only 35, and we should have been able to put in like 15 or something. But we had and I was still working on my Cabo qualification recruits, so that's where most of our team sales came from, was working that. My check this that I got yesterday was $800.66.
Wow.
And I'm waiting for Myrna money. I'm trying to make Myrna money.
It's coming. It's coming. What would you say? Because you well, I wanted you to share with them that you actually quit your full-time job.
I was going to say that. So last week was my last day of my full-time job where I drove 2.5 hours a day to Little Rock to work as a nurse. And I went and quit that job so that I absolutely did not enjoy, to work closer to home part-time as needed. I can pay my bills with my PRN or as needed money, and then I can just keep spaing and putting my spa money back into my business so that I can make director, because I have a goal of making director before Celebration.
It was extremely shocking to be with Nicola and say, Nicola, how many people earned Cabo? The number was awful. I was like, what? I mean, he said, I'm not really sure. I don't have the final numbers, but it's somewhere around 100. I was like, wow. And Marie, you earned it for 2. So kudos to you. You're going to stand out like a fire, because earning that trip is going to show everybody that, you know, whatever level you're at, if you work hard, if you got you had a busier schedule than anyone. You had weddings and you had babies and you had full-time and a demanding husband. You got it all. You got the whole package, and you still found a way. And that's what I want you guys to hear, is that there's always a way. And you're the master. You really have mastered fish bowls. And I don't know, some people just give up too soon. What do you have to say about fish bowls in your business? Lead bags. Hey, Karen.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
I just don't run out of pieces of paper of people to call. I mean, I get into as many circles, and I try to get as many insiders, and I develop them. I go and I check them every week. And if you give up too early, then you're not going to align yourself with the people who are watching the bag for you. I mean, I have one girl text me, and she tells me when I need more leads because the bag is full. She'll give them pieces of paper from the dentist office to put in there if I run out. I mean, you just have to stay there long enough. And now that girl's an insider, and I love doing it, because if I don't have enough spas, I go check my lead bags. It's just like, it just doesn't run out that way. And it keeps you enthusiastic, and it keeps you always looking for more.
Absolutely. And it's because you've committed to your goals. Like every month you have a goal, right?
Right.
You started that at Celebration. What do you have to tell these ladies about making sure they get to Celebration and the retreat? You came to the retreat in November, right after we had done the other, and I think that was a double whammy for you to go, wow,
yes.
Tell them kind of the what happened there.
You feel like, oh gosh, the leadership retreat. I mean, I was just about to be DIQ, and I felt like I was just in a room with greatness. They were all wonderful directors. They shared business and personal goals and personal leadership. And then how they run their business as a business. And it just is eye-opening that there's so much more to it, and it's not a job, but it is a business, and you work it. And they're so close to each other as far as sharing their goals and pushing each other and being real with each other. And I don't know, I just felt like David and Goliath, except for my Goliaths, were all pulling me up to be with them, and instead of trying to blow me away. So it was just, I felt very honored. It was eye-opening and motivating and inspiring. That's what it was. And Celebration is something everybody needs to go to if they want to change their business. If you want to use this as your business, then you need to go to Celebration. If you want to grow personally and learn, you've got to go. I mean, that's just, it's personal growth in a way that will just catapult you into a whole nother level.
And same thing with the leadership retreat. They're very different, but yet they're very much alike. And I think what people love about the leadership retreat is it's smaller. You know, like you were so blessed, Marie, because you were with like 25 of the best. This is going to be probably about, I cap it at about 60. And it's a lot of team building. It's a lot of personal growth and development and learning from the best. I mean, Karen will be there, #1 recruiter in the nation. She was sitting flat in her business and she figured it out because she kept showing up. I will tell you, the greatest women in this business, they all go through peaks and valleys. Right, Jennifer?
Yes, yes.
yes. I'm unmuting you. What do you have to say about you going in the dip? How did you get out of your dip? Because directors get in dips just like consultants do. How do you recommend getting out of the dip? If you're kind of stuck and you don't know where to turn, where do you turn?
Are you asking me?
Jennifer Boss. Sorry, I'm going to unmute you, girl. You're unmuted, Jennifer. What do you want to share about getting out of the dip and getting through the stuff in your head that sometimes holds us back that's just a bunch of mind garbage?
You just kind of push through, and I mean, I think my biggest challenge, honestly, was moving and getting into a different mindset for the area I was. So with that being said, it just, I couldn't shake the feeling, but I knew that I just had to keep showing up to being around positive people all the time. That's basically what it was. And I think I've only, in my 4.5 years, I've only missed probably about 2 or 3 meetings. And I mean, for anything corporate led, I've never missed the leadership
You're bouncing, girl. You must be in a low area. Jennifer, you're probably in a low signal area because you're cutting out a lot. I want to hear you, but I can't hear you.
I can't hear you.
That much. And as well, you're doing, and
you were back for a minute.
She's gone.
Uh-oh.
I think we lost signal on her. Okay. So what I want to challenge you guys to do is to go and get some folders for all your new recruits, because all of you are recruiters. And I think we're missing an opportunity when we leave them at the spa and we don't hand them anything. Maybe we hand them a brochure and say, okay, this is our monthly brochure and this is what's on sale. And they have a question. So we'll get all of this posted. But the things that we're going to put on in this little folder that we're going to give to anybody who buys a case is the frequently most asked questions. And most of these pages are already up on Dream Team. We might have to add a few more things. But like questions like, do I have to order every month? Or, do I have to buy in groupings like an auto ship? Questions that they might have. So it's something they can take and go over when they leave. What's coming in their case? The BC Spa Solutions that tells them what problem, our products that solve certain problems. And then I love the before and after picture because obviously anything that's on sale, they're going to be able to create some urgency. And then also you want to put in there how they can earn these free gifts in the Dream Star. So not sure what I'm missing. I kind of threw this together quickly. Is there anything y'all can think of that we need to add to this little notebook that would help them? You don't want to give them too much information, but you want to give them something that they can look at and they can read and help them be excited about joining you. So, and like this month, we can put in this page, which shows, do y'all understand all the free stuff they get this month when they do a $500 order? They took away the attendance gift because honestly, we were given the moon. They should come and want to just get that microdermabrasion. Then when they do the 250, they get the scrub, and then the 500, they get the Nutri-Rich Body Balm. So, just some additional gifts. Plus, when they do the $500 order, they get the Nutri-Rich Oil, our original formulation. It was so funny. Every time somebody would say they had something wrong when we were in Fiji, everybody would go get the Nutri-Rich Oil. Somebody would go, I cut off a finger, go get the Nutri-Rich Oil. So Nutri-Rich Oil is for everything. It's got the apricot oil, from the apricot seed. It's very unique. Make sure you go online and watch some of the videos that show how this was found in this valley where people were remote and they had perfect skin when they came out, and it was because of this crushed apricot oil. So another product that is one of our just really wow products that is so powerful, because it's another one that's for burns and, you know, just so many different things. I keep it by my bed and I put it on my cuticles at night. I put it on my lips at night. I put it around my lips at night. It has some anti-aging in it. Put it on my elbows, my feet. I use it in my hair when my hair gets frizzy. I mean, there's so many uses, and they can get that for free. So I want you to, I want you to be thinking about a folder. Be thinking about a folder. Okay, that would be the ozone tool. Not sure. What are you saying, Myrna, about the ozone tool? Oh, I got you. If you lost a finger, we cut off a finger, go get the ozone tool. Got it.
Yeah, the ozone tool for everything.
Yes.
Every problem.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's too funny.
Well, I kept the Nutri-Rich oil in my purse all the time, and I sell them. I sold 2 of them last month because 2 people said they were having some kind of problem, and I said, oh, try this and see how it works. And they tried, and within 2 days they came back and said, can I have some? So I always keep that in my purse.
We got to put samples in our purse. I mean, you could easily get those little jars and put that Nutri-Rich oil in there, you know, and be sharing that with people who, you know, right now their skin is dry and cracking and everything else. So yes, we have to give our samples. We have to be willing to share. Just a little recognition. We've got Portia on, and she is a new VIP. So congratulations to Portia. She now qualifies to get 50% on all of her orders over $500. And then we had Tracy Monique, who is up in the Washington area, and she is a new VIP. She added 4 new recruits, so yay, 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 yay. And then what I'm most excited about is Sandy. She is out in California, and I got to see her while I was out there, and she actually recruited 3 people, and that bumped her up to EVIP. So you guys saw I posted that, so give her a big shout out. So congratulations to our promotions. I love it because it's 3, 6, 9, and then really you start looking at building a director team, because you take your 9 people, and if just half of them became VIPs so they could get their 50%, then everybody would double and triple their business. It's just a game of multiplication. Multiplication, not addition. We want to multiply, right? Our top recruiter for the month with 6 flippin' recruits. You already heard from her, is Miss Geraldine, and honestly, it's from spas. I know exactly where you get your recruits. I know when I built my business, I mean, I hate to say it, there's recruits everywhere, but the easiest place to get them is at the spa, because they fall in love with the product, and our best clients are the ones who become our best spa girls. So just know that when you're recruiting all those people, unless they do a spa, they're still a client. Treat them like a client. Show them how to take advantage of the offers. Marie, is Marie still there? There she is. Okay, your face went off, Marie. Marie is a perfect example of her team did almost $12,000 last month, and that was from buyers. And if she could just keep up her recruiting and consistently work to build them in their $500 orders, that's how you build a director team. And I promise you, eventually, I told Marie, I said, just keep your eye focused on your personal activity. And what I challenged her to do was to call every single member. If it was her recruit or her team's recruit, call every single member and make sure they understand all of the benefits, and just ask them if they're using their products, if they like the products, did they get their microdermabrasion? How can you help serve them as they were a client? Because that's truly what they are. Because it really is about building the relationship of trust and that connection, so that when they do think, oh yeah, man, my daughter wants to do cheerleading, it's going to cost $4,000. Guess what? This is a great way to make an extra $400 or $500 a month working, you know, a few hours a week. That's the beauty of this business, is it's whatever you want it to be. You know, if you want it to be a full-time career and you need to make $4,000 to $6,000 a month, that's there. It's just people are slow to invest time. This business takes investment of time, and the payoff does not come immediately. You know, you always have to look at everything you do. Sometimes things pay off quickly, and then sometimes things are just kind of creating that ripple, and they're building for the future. That's what you're doing, Geraldine. You're just building for the future. You're slow and steady. You're the turtle. I love that. And then Marie, you've been very steadily moving pretty fast. And now that your job has been eliminated, the journey of the broke is gone, you're going to be able to open up all kinds of new opportunities, because you already said you were booking some office spas during the day, right?
I am.
Go ahead.
I've already booked 2 of them for this month, and I want to get some more on for the summer.
And so it's all about taking action, right? You can't sit there, Jennifer, and say, I want to get out of my job. It just doesn't work like that, babe. What works is you say, okay, this is the action I'm going to take today. This is what I'm going to do. This is how many people I'm going to share with today. I'm going to share with 3 people today. And it doesn't matter if they say yes or no, because we're never looking for results, right, Geraldine? Don't look for results. Our job is to share. If they say yes or no, that is none of my business. I share. Go ahead. What?
If you ask somebody yes or no, it's check, 1 down, however many more to go.
I dare you, Jennifer, to try to get to 100 no's in the next week. If you get to 100 no's, I would send you a gift, because I guarantee you will never get to 100 no's. What happens is we get all this stuff in our head, and we already decide what they think they want and they know, and you have no idea what people want and know. You have no idea if they're sitting there waiting for someone to help them with their skin. Or, I believe that bath minerals should be in everybody's purse, because I know women don't get a good night's sleep. I know, I've been doing this now for long enough, 15 years. Women do not sleep through the night. So a few questions I ask every woman when I meet her is I ask them, what do you do for yourself to relax? And it's like Alien Eyes. And I'm like, when's the last time you got a good night's sleep? It's Alien Eyes. And I can say, I have a gift for you from my company. I would love to do that. All I need to do is get some feedback. Now I tell them, be careful, because these are going to relax you. It's the next best thing to a glass of wine. So, make sure that somebody knows you're in the tub, because it's very therapeutic. These are prescribed by doctors for runners, for people with sore, achy muscles, joints, pain. It's like the Dead Sea coming to your home. If you're not excited about it, and it's all about being purse ready. I guarantee you that everyone here that's working and growing their business is purse ready. You've got to have things in your purse to advertise what it is. What do you have in your purse right now, Geraldine?
I have 5 brochures to hand out. I have Nutri-Rich oil. I have bath salts or the bath therapeutic things. And I have iPads. That's what I have. Plus, I have the lipstick and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. But, saying you want something and actually doing the activity that will get you there, when you make that shift of I want to I am, then that's when I always say the miracles of the spa heavens open up and start to bless our lives and our business. But what I love about this business is I already know all about all of you on how you show up in beauty control. I know exactly how you show up in your own personal lives. So people are afraid to commit because they don't want to feel failure. But I promise you, failure is the greatest gift you'll ever give yourself. You want to fail forward, and you want to fail with support and people knowing that they have, not a solution, but they have support. Because there is no easy way to get around going to the top in beauty control. Go print off my income last month. I was right under Barbara. Like, I was $2,000 away from what Barbara Ward made. And you know what? I don't think I'm all that great. I just think I know how to love on women. I know how to encourage women. I pulled off an article, and I'll share it with you. It was really interesting. It was like kind of some of the characteristics of a great leader. Like, what does a great leader have that makes other great leaders? Because, we're just duplicating ourselves, right? I mean, we're just basically, you want to think about the art of duplication. And the first thing is to recognize others' success. And I think we all do that as leaders. When someone does something good, you recognize them. You make them feel powerful. In fact, I was going to show you, okay, so we did did I even get through the recruiting? I think I stopped with Geraldine. I think because I can't see my little page and I can't find my glasses. Okay, Monique had 4. Portia's online, and she has 3. Sandra Freeman, awesome. Sandy, she has 3. New promotion. Gina, awesome. And I know Gina is partnered up with Geraldine, and they're accountability partners. It's kind of hard to have an accountability partner if you're not already moving and grooving in your business, because the whole purpose is just to share the success of your week and what you have upcoming for the following week. Right, Karen? She's in there. She's probably muted because her kids are probably yelling.
Yes, right. I'm here.
Yes. And I love that we are going to get to see Karen be number 1 and her accountability partner be number 2 in the entire company. That's going to be insane. So you got to be a part of success. Just hang out with successful people. That's what happens. Okay, so I'm trying to see. There's a few people I do not know on here that never really. Let's see. Here we go. Miss Angel. Angel got off, but she has 2 recruits in for the last month. Jamie Rutherford had 2 recruits. And you're a rock star. You had 2 recruits. Did you ever get your volume on? Nope. There's somewhere at the bottom a place you can unmute yourself, but I don't know where it is. You'll have to keep looking for it, girl. What?
She did comment in the chat that she has an accountability partner just now.
Yes, she does. She has Sandy, who's also moving and grooving, new VIP. That's what you want. You don't want to get people that are going to pull you back. You want people that are going to propel you forward, but you got to be moving and grooving. And those are the people I want at the retreat, because everybody's going to leave with an accountability partner at that retreat. So when you leave there, if you don't have one, you will have one. And so you're committed to growth by being there. Another one of my awesome consultants, Peggy, got a recruit, and then we had a ton of people who got one recruit, but I wanted to recognize those that got two. Our top sellers, Geraldine was number 1 with 1,800, so you were the number 1 recruiter and the number 1 seller, so I got you a big fat gift.
Guess what? That was also the first time that I sold that. Most of that 1,800 was stuff that I sold, not stuff that I bought, so I had on hand. So I was super excited about it.
Profit, that's what we call profit.
It's coming, yeah. It's coming.
That's
I can feel it.
Yes, when you are ordering product at a discount, when you're getting all these like bath minerals are on sale, right? I can't remember. $9 off. Foot cream, my best-selling foot cream. If you've not used the Herbal Serenity foot cream, it's $9 off. And then if you get your maximum discount, it'll cost you like $4.50. That's going to be a powerhouse product to put into samples and let people try, because it immediately reduces puffiness and swelling in the feet. Yeah. It is a great product. People who have any kind of restless leg syndrome, which
that's what I use it for.
Yeah, so put that in a sample and let people see. You can get off the phone now. You learned something, Geraldine.
Okay, bye.
It's great for diabetics with the restless leg and with all their issues. It's just a very powerful. It's our original formulation. It's our original aromatherapy that we had before aromatherapy even existed. So awesome product. Let's see, who else joined the $1,000 club? Oh, we had an amazing spa girl come back who's been a director before with over $1,000 in Arizona. That's Miss Shannon Ryan. And then Gina, over $1,000. And everybody who did over $1,000, they're getting a really cool gift from me from Australia or from Fiji. I can't remember. But anyway, Nicole, who you saw her spa won today. She was spa of the day. How cool is that? She did over $1,000. So we had an awesome, awesome month. So I was going to share with you the characteristics, and we're going to be talking a lot about characteristics of a leader at the retreat. Like, I think people think there's a magical mystery, but I'll give you things to think about, to write down that are, really how you can inspire others to want more in their lives. And because we're all leaders, so we all want the same things. And number 1 is just to recognize, if you see someone doing something good, clap for them, applaud them, send them a quick text, make them feel important. And this is for clients, this is for consultants, this is for anybody in your life. You want to empower others to feel good. The second thing is to ask for input and ideas from others, right? So we don't know everything, so we're going to get the best and ask others what they're doing that's allowing them to have success. Number 3, and here's a big one, is they don't make assumptions. So don't assume anything. Don't assume just because they're a client that they're not going to ever be a consultant. Because I will tell you, 9 out of 10 women, they join for one reason and they stay for another. Encourage others to keep growing. So be that coach. Think about what a coach does for you. Think about what a mentor does for you. Don't settle. Don't settle for where you are. Want more, want different. Know that you're going to make mistakes, and that you're going to solve them and you're going to move on. And if you can't solve them, call us and we'll help you get to the bottom, and then we'll move forward. We don't focus on the problem. We move to the solution quickly, and then we move forward. Because we can't focus on things that, if we have no control, or if we made a mistake, so what? That's the best learning tool you'll ever get. I love this. Number 5, it says just be a good person. Just be a nice person. Be a likable person. Marie, when I was reading all these, I was thinking about our conversation last night or the night before, and I was like, these really are what it takes to be a leader. This is it. This is your coaching, girl. Number 6 is to build an environment of growth, and we have done that for you. You've got 2 training calls a week, amazing training calls, and it breaks my heart to see how few people get on their live, but I'll never stop it. It'll never stop because it allows these directors to share what they're doing. And hopefully you'll go back and you'll get that training. At some point when you call me and ask me a question, I'll just go to that call and listen to it. And you'll do the same thing. You lead your team to the calls. The answers are already there. Nothing changes. You just put your spin on it. But create that environment of growth. I love that. People need to grow personally and professionally. Work on yourself every day. Get up, 30 minutes early and go exercise. Do what you have to do to get yourself mentally where you need to go. And then number 7 is just the final one is just to, evaluate, weed out the bad apples, perform some maintenance on your business and figure out, I do know bad apples spoil the whole team. And, so I kind of pull away from negativity and I'm very candid with people. If I see that they're not living up to their potential or they're not doing the things that are just the simple things of the business. This was a great quote I wrote down. It says, to me, leadership is about encouraging people. It's about stimulating them. It's about enabling them to achieve what they can achieve and to do that with a purpose, to have a purpose. So, I love our business. It's a business about connecting. It's about building trust. It's about setting goals and dreams and getting laser sharp focus and getting specific, and to, stop thinking about it and just do it, do what it takes. So the first thing you want to do, Jennifer, this is for you, and we'll have a conversation later, is you got to decide your goals and they've got to be specific. Goals have got to be very, very specific. SMART goals, you can write this down, Jennifer. Many of you guys know this. The first, it's an acronym for SMART, and the S stands for being specific. Goals have plans. There's no, you don't get to, think about it. It's if you're serious and you're committed, you're going to have a goal and you're going to make a plan around that goal because it's your goal. It's your business. But don't be vague. Get laser sharp on exactly what it is. Make it complete. Incomplete goals without a deadline are just that. They're never gonna be finished. So that's why I say in the month of May. What are you going to accomplish in the month of May? What are you going to accomplish tomorrow? What are you going to accomplish? You've got more than 2 weeks left of the month that you can really make an impact on your future and getting out of the job that you hate. Number 2 is get measurable. So that's SMART is SM. M is for measurable. Make sure that you always set goals that are measurable and specific. And then A stands for attainable. One of the things that people tend to do is they set a goal that's too big. You want to set something that's attainable for you, but that causes you to stretch and grow. So you want to have something that forces you to keep moving and not get stuck saying, well, I should have, could have, would have. That's not going to move you forward.
Run it.
R. The R stands for realistic. So R and SMART is realistic. A goal has got to be something that we can reasonably make real in our lives. So there are some goals that are simple and simply not realistic. You have to be able to say, even if it's this big stretching goal, that it is possible. So a lot of it is belief, even if you have to fake it till you make it. And then the final one is time. T, SMART, S-M-A-R-T, time. Every goal has got to have a timetable attached to it. So you've got to have the deadline. Like, Marie, that you're going to be a director by celebration. That's a goal. We know the date. What's the date of celebration? August 15th. So that means by August 1st, you're going to be a director. That means you've got May, June, and July. It's about 2.5 months to go. So we have to get very clear and laser sharp, and then we have to share those goals. And so the next big thing in goals is the accountability. Having someone hold you accountable, preferably kind of at the same place that you're at, but that encourages you to grow, that encourages you to stretch, that doesn't let you just rest on your laurels saying, oh, I'll do better tomorrow. It's like, no, let's do better today. Let's do better today. So decide your goal, know what your goals are, know what your magic number is, know how many spas you have to have, know how much money you have to make in May. These are things that should be right by your computer. These are things that should be in front of you all the time, because that is what the law of attraction does for you. If you put it out there and you write it down and you share it, those 3 things, you're going to be less than 5% of the population that will not write down their goals because they don't know what they are, because they've never really sat down to decide, well, ultimately at the end of this year, where do I want to be? like Ann, I know you're going to be retiring soon. So you've got to get up there and you got to work hard. You got to work fast because you know that your deadline is you want to be a director by the time you retire. These are big goals, right? These are big dreams. Everyone here needs to have that dream and it needs to be in front of you. And, you need to play with it a little. Think about your bucket list. We're all going to come with our bucket list to the retreat because we've got to know what are these big things in life that we don't want to get to the end and regret. We don't want to regret the things that we didn't do. We don't want to regret the things that we could have done if we would have just gotten away from the TV, away from Facebook, away from the computer, away from the negative people, away from all the things that distract us, and just got clearly focused. Clearly focused, because this business will pay you for the rest of your life. So stay in the belief mode. Write that down. I've got to believe in myself. You've got to believe. You've got to say to yourself, this is happening no matter what. Do not doubt yourself. Even when you do, come back and go, I'm going to doubt my doubts because I deserve this and I want this and I'm going to have this. I'm going to make this dream a reality of becoming a director or becoming a rockin' director where I'm making $10,000 a month. Who wants to make $10,000 a month? Yeah, we all do. But you have to take action daily and you have to believe in yourself. And then you have to set that phone time. And, you have to be on the phone every single day, at least 30 minutes. It's kind of like losing weight. You can't just one day not go eat what you're supposed to eat. You'll gain all your weight back. Not all of it, but it'll start to creep up on you. So 30 minutes a day, invest that in, you need to have a prospect list going all the time. That's a list of people that you absolutely know need a spa, people you think of, keep it in your date book and just write down names. And then people you meet out and about that maybe you think would be good at the business. So I always had, growing up in human control, recruiting and prospecting. And then those were the people that I was constantly calling and reaching out to. And then it's your clients, it's your hostesses, it's your team. You start building from there. But you got to invest. And if it's something you can do every day for an hour, invest an hour. But set a timer and do it. Just do it. This is how you're going to build your business. And, I just think about if you were to do the 2 spas a week, you would have minimum 40 people every single month that you would be growing on. By the time you get to the end of the year, that's 500 people almost. If half of them fell off the face of the earth, you could have a couple hundred clients at the end of the year.
Wow.
But imagine what that could do for your business. Oh my goodness. Of course we would be recruiting. You would recruit 10% of those, if not 20% of those. The best place to go and recruit from is from your client list. Because those are people who are already, falling in love with you. Because remember, they didn't buy the product, they bought you. You. So it definitely takes 3 calls to get a client. Don't think just because you met them at the spa, they're going to be a client, because they're not. They're going to tell you they are, but they're not. So just follow up with them and, get to know them and talk to them about their kids. Keep good notes from the beginning, and you will have somebody that will really cherish you for life. Set your number, like how many people am I going to talk to a day, and then add those people to that list so that your prospect list is constantly growing, and be sure that you're plugging into everything. And I'll be posting more dates and different things we're doing this month. I really think we're going to have like a weekly call to action call. Not call. It's going to be this. It's going to be eyeball to eyeball, so that when you guys are here, that if you really want to stay in the program, you're going to commit to what it is that you want to do, and then together we're going to formulate your plan. We're going to do it together as a team that's moving together to directorship. But if you're serious, you'll get to celebration, you'll get to the retreat. We're so blessed to have that in front of us. The retreat's just in a month, and then 2 months later, boom, we go to celebration. And then a bunch of us will be going to Cabo after that, and then we'll be in the middle of going to Cabo, and we'll be learning the next trip. But you can't get ready until you make up your mind that this is serious and that you're going to make the things that you commit to happen no matter what. It's all about daily action and training yourself and plugging into all the great things that are in front of you. We have so many great tools that are just right in front of us, from training calls to, oh my gosh, the team website, the Facebook groups, the challenges. It's just endless. It's endless, the information. It's just a buffet, and you have to pick and choose what it is that you need. But I will tell you, celebration will be huge, and so will the retreat. And you just have to decide right now if that's something that you're willing to commit to, if you have not, because it's very, very important. So the last thing we're going to talk about is customer care and customer service. There's 3 great videos on bookings. If you didn't watch Anya Grisham, Jennifer Kennedy, and Laura McLean. Go back and watch them. We've posted them on our team site on Village. And they are powerful. I mean, the great thing is all the information is sitting there waiting for you to make your amazing move. But I just wanted to just make sure you do. And then tomorrow night I'll have training, so you're welcome to jump on. It's going to be a live stream. It's not going to be the Zoom, although I've thought about doing Zoom, but I just think it'll be easier to do live stream. It'll be less distractions for me. So does anybody have a question about anything or a comment or anything you want to add to? And then we'll talk about customer service and we'll be good to go.
As part of SMART, my tablet died and then my laptop was being slow at loading.
I don't know who was that? Was that you, Jennifer?
Yeah. My laptop died. Come back on. Oh, goodness.
Oh, it's okay. So you have a slow signal. That's what happens when your signal is slow. But when you go back and watch the record of this, it'll move very quickly for you. Okay. So customer service and customer care is about how you make your products look when you deliver them. And I was going to put together some of my organza bags, but honestly, I didn't get a chance to. But if you have the organza bags, that is the easiest way.
I have one. I'll go get it. Okay. I've got it right here. I'm in my new studio. Thank you very much.
Oh, it's so bright and pretty. I love it. Look at all that sunlight there at 6 o'clock. Oh, look at how pretty. Wow. Is that where you had your open house?
Uh-huh.
How did it go?
It is. It went pretty well. Yeah, this is my new this is my studio. My husband built it for me.
I love your husband.
Yeah, me too. He's pretty cool. So you can see that I had my different kinds of things. I've got my products.
Aww.
And I had my iron board. It's a sewing studio. I'm a professional seamstress also. So anyway, yeah. So I'll grab, I have organza bags.
And how do you probably, I always say you can use the beauty control bag or you can make it look pretty. You can put tissue and I'll put some things together. But, when you put together the bag, make sure that they have a few things in there. Make sure they get a monthly client brochure. Make sure they get a sample of something. The DNA is the easiest thing. Oh, yay. Oh, good. Yeah, you're going to be showing us this at the retreat. But share with everyone about that, Myrna, while she's getting together her bag.
Magic basket?
Yes.
I can't, I'm not a crafty person. So we got a basket for $1 at whatever, Dollar General or Michael's, whatever they had a sale, right? Put the pampering set in there, put a relaxation CD, and that was it. They love the relaxation CDs, so I just sell them like nothing.
How much?
I actually, at the schools, I give them a little bit of a discount. I give them to them for $59 instead of $69.
Turn it so you can see it. Turn it upside down so we can kind of see what's in it. Kind of turn it. There you go. Tell us what all's in there. It's the pampering set.
It's the pampering set, a relaxation CD, and the gift certificate. I can open it up.
Okay, yeah. That'll help Maureen.
I see what it is. She told me about it. I was wondering how she put the baskets together because she kept telling me she was selling all these baskets. And I'm like, where's she getting the baskets?
They were 50% off. I'm all about sales, girl.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. And she enlists her sweet husband to help her.
Yes. The glue dots are amazing because they hold the products together. I learned that from Candace when she did her video.
Yeah, that was a really good thing. I use those too.
Yeah, the glue dots. But I put in there here. I show a gift certificate and a CD, a relaxation CD. They love the relaxation CD. That's the best part of the spa at the schools and stuff. So this is what I put in there that sells it. They go, oh my God.
Are you making those, Myrna?
I just burn them, yeah. Yeah,
Are you getting it from Blair's website?
It's Carlos. I don't
Santina.
know. Tell me about Carlos.
It's the gift of relaxation. It's our original.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. It's on the website, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
No,
is that one on the website?
I don't think so. No.
We need to figure out how to. Can you put that up on there?
Yeah, I can put it up on there.
That would be good. Then that way, if people want to download it, they can. Awesome. Awesome. So yes, you're right. I mean, it's the packaging, it's the making it look pretty.
Peanuts, like Candace said, put the peanuts in there.
Uh-huh.
Because it makes it look full.
Uh-huh.
And then the grass. I mean, it's nothing big. A freaking bag and product. That's it. And a little like, I tie it with like a little string.
You're as crafty as I am.
I know. It's so
That's awesome. And so Myrna's been going school crazy, and she gets mad at herself, and she'll book about 10 schools, and she's been having $1,000 days. And we are going to teach a good training workshop on how to make it all happen at the retreat. So she will be bringing that, putting it together, sharing, her ideas and answering questions. We'll have a whole session around school spas. So that'll help everybody a lot. Honestly, school spas are all year round. You got your gift certificate.
Yeah.
What?
Built my team on school spas.
Yeah. And you're another one who is built on signing everybody up. And now finally you're starting to see some of the fruits of your labor. It takes time when you're recruiting a big wholesale buyers team. But I promise you, what you're good at, Myrna, and I'm sure same with Marie, is really help. And you too, Geraldine, y'all have mastered this skill of helping people understand the value of the $500 order. Understanding that, it's a 45% off shopping spree. And this month, with it being 50% off skincare, it should be even crazy. Yes. We should be able to get everybody. Yeah, because we added as a company, I think 7,000 people, Nicholas said last month. That was a $45 case. So it doesn't do anyone any good if they don't connect in and place orders. Because when they order that product on that $500 order, of course, it's their personal. That's why I wanted to go over the skincare with everybody, because I feel like we've got to get them into some of our high-end products, right? Because these are the products that will keep them coming back and wanting more, because they can't get them anywhere else. I mean, we know the smooth foundation, they need that. There's certain key core products that you can get people in, and they will be your customers for life. So you just got to really dig in, and you got to decide how big do you want your business to be. What do you want your business to look like 6 months now, a year from now, 3 months from now? Break it down. Know what you need to do daily so that you're taking those baby steps to get to where you want to be. And that's what a director is. It's just daily discipline. It's doing things daily. I pulled out the director checklist and I was looking at it and I was like, get your phone time. You got to make sure you work on your personal business with your phone time. You got to hold your 8 spas. You got to sell $1,500 a month, because that's how directors get to maximize their paychecks. $1,500 through recruits every month gives you insane commission, like 32% commission on all your personal recruits. And that's how Myrna got herself a big fat check this month, because all of the volume, when you have a $12,500 team and just half of it is personal sales, your personal recruits, your check's going to be well over $2,000. So it's just a matter of bringing new people in and showing them how to activate and get into the products. So the final thing of that would be to connect with your director, every other week or so, and share with her goals. Whether it's, if you don't have time, just send a quick text to me and tell me what you're working on this week. I mean, I get as excited as you do when you share with me you had a good start or whatever. So I love hearing from you. So that's what a director first does. She works on her personal business. Her team business is trying to build the team to 50 team spas. But unfortunately, if you're the only girl doing spa, you can't focus. You can't focus on that, but it'll come. That's the ultimate goal, is 50 team spas. And, I love knowing that if we can get people to do one-on-ones, go through the back door, we can pull them through the front door. So we have to be willing to say, hey, if you're too busy to do a spa, let's do some one-on-ones. Could you do 10 one-on-ones and I'll give you $100 in free product, or I'll give you something, or I'll take you to lunch, whatever that looks like to you. But that would be powerful. You're trying to get your team consultant count to 50. Okay, so you're trying to get 50 team spas, and you're trying to get your team consultant count to 50, of which you're looking for about 10% of those girls that want to do spas. You need 5 spa girls on your team. Just 5, and you can do it. You're a spa girl, but you don't count as one. You need 5 more spa girls willing to do a handful of spas a month. And if you had 5 spa girls doing 5 spas and you do an 8, that's 40 spas right there with just 5. The rest of it would be made up with the wholesale buying income, right? The income that comes from just people purchasing their products every month. That grows quickly. If they're good customers, they're going to order regularly and they're going to place bigger orders. That's why on the front end, no matter why they join, you want to do a spa with them because you want to make sure that they understand the value of their really high-end products. You want to invite your team in to the training. You want to make sure they understand all the training available to them, from the conference calls to the Facebook groups to the challenges we do daily. You want to personally call and welcome every team member that you recruit and just make sure they got their kit, see if they have any questions. They made the personal investment with you. You're the best person to call them. And if you're the director, then you can call and treat them like a client. Because if you know that person maybe is not connecting with them, then you can be that second person and just let the person know that recruited them. You're giving customer service calls to everyone if you can answer any questions because you've got more experience with the products, right? So that's it. So that's your team. And then the next thing is just to train yourself, right? You've got to work on yourself. You got to listen to, 4 calls a week minimum. If not, why can't we all listen to 2 calls a week? Just listen to the playback. Attend corporate events, do the activity challenge. I'm about to put a new activity challenge up. I just haven't finished it, but it will go up in the next day or 2.
Did you get mine?
I did. Thank you. You'll get another big fat gift. Yes. You and Gina both turned them in. Thank you so much. And then the training is just available to you all the time. We have so much great training. You can use this as a training tool for yourself now to help people with skincare. And then finally, to support the team, by getting involved in what's going on, by, posting inspiration, things that happen to you when you have a good spot. Everybody needs to hear about it, right? So let everybody hear, you got Beauty You. Yes, you got Beauty You for sure. But just make sure you're an inspiration to the team and just for support when you're in need. Don't feel like you're alone. You're never alone in this business. You have a lot of women who want to see you successful. And show up for your own success, when you commit to doing something, do what you say you're going to do. And I promise you, success will find you if you show up. It will. If you just simply do what it takes, which is to, like I said, hold those 2 spas every single week and then fill in with consultations. And if you can't book spas right off the bat, start with 2 consultations a week. But be realistic with yourself and know what your weaknesses are, so that you know how to overcome those weaknesses. And really, it's just all about taking action. But I'm very excited. I'm very excited after Fiji, knowing that there's trips coming, that, they're looking for incredible new ways to reward us. And we're going to be in the right place at the right time as they launch a lot of new programs coming in the fall. And our computer systems, they're going to get totally redone, revamped. So we're going to see a lot of amazing opportunities, things that no other companies can do, but you will be able to do because of the advanced technology. So I'm just really excited, and really just, really want you to dig in deep these last 2 weeks of May. When you get into June and July, sure, you're going to be like, oh, everybody's on vacation. You're going to don't make excuses. Every month in your business is a good month if you make it a good month. You have to decide it's a good month. Decide that you're going to do whatever it takes. You're going to follow the plan. You're going to stay consistent. You're going to stay in belief. You're going to work on yourself. You're going to show up for all the trainings. You're just going to stay involved. And I promise you, there's not one thing you can't accomplish in your business. So, what is the date? Today is May the 10th. Wow, we have 21 days left. My son's birthday is on the 31st.
Oh.
Graduating, he is getting a degree that is completely paid for by Beauty Control, and that has been a great blessing for our family. Jessica, she has a great business degree paid for by Beauty Control. Just to be able to eliminate that kind of stress for my kids is, like, to me, the greatest gift I could give them. And he already actually was offered a job, so we're really excited about that. And it's a job with a lot of freedom one day, so that he'll be able to have a real flexible career in his life, which he will definitely need. Really, really excited this weekend to go. I'm leaving town again on Friday. We're going to go up there for the weekend. We're going to celebrate with him. And I'm just so grateful for this business that allows me that freedom, you know, freedom to help him, freedom to be there for him, freedom to, you know, we might go on a vacation, just him and I, you know, we just have freedom. Just keep working your business. It's coming. Big things are coming. I don't know what they are, but it's exciting because I can tell Nicola's about to open the floodgates like I knew he would. We had to kind of pull back because we were giving away the store. But now that we've kind of got things on a level playing field, we are going to see serious things happen. So thank y'all all so much for getting on live. It's almost 8:30 here. So I appreciate you all so much. And I can't wait to hear from you and talk to you and support you and encourage you to keep chasing every dream. And I hope to see many of you at the retreat next month in Memphis and then again at Celebration. So you guys have an awesome May, and I appreciate you all. Thank you so much again for joining us, and I look forward to hearing all of your success this month, okay?
Hey,
I'm going to bed now.
Blair.
Yes, yes.
Portia has put several things on the chat.
Okay.
She wants an accountability partner. She wants somebody to show her the oxygen tool. She was asking some questions, so.
Okay, I'll call her.
Okay.
I think I figured out how to use this. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I wanted to, and I know we'll probably touch base, but I definitely wanted to know how to demo the oxygen tool. And then
everybody demos it a little bit differently, but the way I demo it, because you can wash this off with just a paper towel. I usually just rub it over a paper towel or a washcloth that's wet because it's ozone, so it shoots out what it needs to keep itself purified. So dirt cannot live on this. So literally, are you watching what I'm doing? I go around here and I go around here. I always demo it on the face, only on one side. I do this, I iron out this wrinkle, I pull this wrinkle back and I iron that one out. That's it. So hopefully that helps you. That will help. It will sculpt the face tremendously. Okay. Does anybody else do anything different with this?
When I'm assessing people with it, I put it on things that are their issues. So if it's like, if they have a pimple or a breakout, or if they tell me these lines on my forehead really bother me, I just shoot whatever they do and I only do half of it. Like, if they have a breakout, I only do like half the face or I only do half the forehead, but I like try to adjust the ones that they have concerns about.
Cool. Love it. Love it. Love it. So hopefully that helps.
Yes, that does. And then the other thing I just wanted to clarify, I think you said, did you say 18 recruits, I would be 32% override?
No, when you become a director and you do your 1,500 and you do your 3 recruits personal, then you make the maximum commission off your personal recruits, which is 32%. It's crazy. So of course I wanted to recruit everyone because 50% versus 32%, I'll take the 32% any day.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, my check this month, $17,000. Kind of crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just helping people get what they want. That's all it is. If you help enough people get what they want, you're going to get what you want. That's the moral to the story. Just keep on serving. This is a servant's business. Serve others, and it will serve you forever for the rest of your life.
I like that.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I hope this helped everybody. I'm going to figure out how to pull this out of the cloud so I can upload it for everyone to get to see the playback and for you to get to go back and review because the speaker is at the very beginning. So that's good. And I'm going to go to sleep and I'm going to try to sleep for a whole night. And wake up tomorrow. And then tomorrow night we'll have training. So hopefully you guys can join me. I can't remember if I put the link up or not. Did I put the link on their page? I don't know. I'll put it up there if I did not. You're welcome to join us. So you guys have a fabulous evening, and thank you again for an amazing April. It was awesome. Our world did like 450,000, and we added like 700 recruits. It was just awesome. So it is going to be explosive growth, and the closer we get to celebration, the harder you want to pump your business because you want to be ready for whatever's launched. You don't want to be sitting in, okay, I want to get started mode. You want to be sitting in, I'm ready mode. I have momentum. And once you get momentum, you will know what that feels like because when you don't have it, absolutely know what that feels like too. But you're in control. This is your business, so don't let anyone else control your business but you. And it just takes being committed to everything you want. So if you guys will just make this the most amazing month of your lives and really go into the summer with momentum, then you are going to have great things happen as we get closer to the retreat and to celebration. So I'll put the link back up so that if anybody else wants to get registered, there is plenty time to make that decision and to talk to me. And I would love to have those that are really committed to their business. So, all right, I'm going to stop the recording. Y'all have a great night. Thanks again.
You.
Bye.
Good night. Bye.